Well, if you've been dreaming of moving to Florida, sunshine beaches, and no state income tax, well, what if I told you that many people move here and they actually regret it? Well, I've seen buyers make the same costly mistakes over and over again, and I don't want that to happen to you. Well, stick around because I'm going to be revealing the top 5 mistakes that people make when moving to Southeast Florida. And trust me, the last one is something that even the locals get wrong. Now, let's get to it. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Florida's weather. Yes, we have 300 plus days of sunshine, but what many people don't realize is that Florida is a land of extremes. We have number one, hurricanes and storms, and if you're moving here from up north, hurricanes might sound like an abstract concept until you're in the middle of your first one. Insurance rates are rising and flood zone does matter. And if you're thinking about buying, well, knowing your flood zone and insurance options is crucial. Number two is the heat and humidity. Florida summers are no joke, and you may have visited in the winter and thought this is perfect, but in August, step outside and you're instantly drenched in sweat. And if you're considering an older home, well, check out how well insulated it is because your AC will be working overtime. And then that rainy season reality check. And let's talk about those pop-up thunderstorms. Now, you might start your day with sunshine, but guaranteed by 3 o'clock p.m., a monsoon is going to roll in, but it's gone in 20 minutes. So always have an umbrella and never buy a home without checking the drainage. Number two, picking the wrong location. Not all of Florida is the same, and people move here without doing their research, and suddenly they realize they picked the wrong place. Well, there's the city versus suburbs versus the coastal living. If you want action and nightlife, Miami might be your speed, but if you want a relaxed suburban feel, well, South Florida has options like Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter, or even the equestrian Wellington area. And if you're dreaming of waking up to ocean views, keep in mind that waterfront homes do come with higher insurance and maintenance costs, but you can't beat the view for sure. Then there's the traffic and the commute considerations. Now, ever hear of I-95? Well, it's a daily adventure. Traffic is real, and if you plan to work remotely or commute, understand that the difference between the places like Tampa versus Orlando versus West Palm. And here's a pro tip. Visit Florida in both peak and off-season before deciding whether to move. And a city might feel lively in the winter, but come July, well, you might realize that you're living in a ghost town. Misunderstanding the cost of living. Well, one of the biggest reasons that people move to Florida, well, no state income tax. But before you celebrate, let's talk about those hidden costs. There's the home prices and insurance. Yes, housing can be affordable, but not everywhere. South Florida coastal areas have seen rising home prices, and insurance premiums have skyrocketed during the hurricanes. And then there's the HOA and the CDD fees. And many communities have HOA fees. And those cover everything from your landscaping to your pools and security. And in newer areas, such as like Naples or Lakewood Ranch, you might have CDD fees, which are commonly known as Community Development District fees. And those are extra taxes added to your mortgage. Well, and here's a little pro tip. always ask about total monthly expenses beyond just your mortgage. That dream condo might actually come with a hefty HOA bill. Mistake number 4, not understanding Florida's wildlife and nature. Well, Florida's wildlife is beautiful, but also unexpected. And if you've never lived here, get ready for some surprises. Well, we have alligators and critters in every body of water. Even a tiny pond probably has an alligator, and assume that they're always there. Hurricane season equals bug season. After heavy rains, mosquitoes come out in full force. So if you love being outdoors, well, unless you live by the ocean, screened-in patios are an absolute must. Lawn and landscaping costs. Now, palm trees are beautiful, but they do require maintenance. And if you move to Florida, well, you're gonna expect a budget for tree trimming, or you're gonna risk your coconut tree dropping a surprise on your car. Mistake number 5, thinking Florida is just for retirees. Well, a lot of people think, and they still think, that Florida is just for retirees. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. The job market and the economy here, Florida is just growing so fast, and it has booming industries like tech, healthcare, and tourism. And if you're moving here for work, well, make sure that your job aligns with a city that fits your lifestyle. Then there's the social scene and activities. From Orlando's theme parks to Palm Beach luxury lifestyle, well, there's something for everyone, and not just for retirees. Pickleball is huge, yes, but so is the craft beer scene, the live music, and outdoor adventures. Well, here's a pro tip. Find a community that fits your lifestyle, whether it's a boating club, a golf community, or a downtown city scene. Florida has options for all ages. So, are you ready to make the move to Florida the right way? Well, I help buyers relocate to Florida all of the time, and trust me, avoiding these mistakes will help you save a ton of time, money, and stress. And if this video helped you, don't forget to hit that button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below if you have questions. And if you're serious about moving, well, it can be 9 weeks, 9 months, 9 years. It doesn't make a difference. Reach out. I'd love to help you find that perfect home right here in Palm Beach County or beyond.